Hello, I'm Michael Harding, Mayor of the City of Woodstock. Welcome to my Mayor's Message for 2009. Today we're going to be visiting some of the companies that have made a difference in the last year. 30 years ago this year, Jim Pickard Sr. had a great idea: raise peanuts on the sandy soil of Norfolk County. And here in Woodstock, he planted a store last year. Let's go in and take a look. What's the favorite item in this store of all the peanuts that are here?
I would say chip nuts is one of our #1 sellers. We have 17 flavors, from garlic to nacho cheese, ketchup, hot chili.
Peanuts are packed full of nutrition and are actually quite good for you, whether they're ground up as peanut butter or whether or not they're eaten whole. But you grow a particular kind of peanut, don't you?
Yes, we grow the Valencia and Lafayette in the sandy soils.
And that's down Simcoe Way?
Down near Simcoe, yes.
And what makes this different from other kinds of Redskin peanuts?
The sweetness, and they have a shorter growing season to adapt to the Ontario weather.
This is like a kid's paradise.
Yes, for sure. And it's like a kid in a candy store, but we're adults.
We're actually in a candy store.
It is, it is.
What's your favorite peanut brittle?
My favorite peanut brittle would be, I would say the original, like my grandmother made, the brown sugar.
Yeah? The brown, was peanut brittle always made with brown sugar?
Always made with brown sugar.
What you have here is not just about sewing.
No.
What else is it about?
It's about teaching basic, transferable, employable skills. So it is about teaching teamwork, about reliability, about the ability to sequence something, to follow a pattern, to put one piece together after another, to communicate well, to handle conflict on the job, because we replicated a workroom where we actually do products and they have to do it together. They have to do quality control. They have to watch for all those things that they would have to do in a workplace. Actually, she's fortunate enough to work in a sewing environment, which she has learned to really enjoy here. Didn't think she could sew when she came in, but 3 months later she is doing products for the store. I don't even have to worry about what it's going to be because I know she's doing a perfect job.
How long would it take me to learn to sew? She looks carefully.
We have non-sewers coming in here. Most of them haven't touched a machine, except maybe a way long time ago in home ec. And we say, this isn't home ec. But the first day that they come, they make a bag, they take it home, they produce something that they enjoy. And my motto is, if you don't enjoy learning, you're not going to learn.
So here we are in the room that represents the bridge between what we've seen upstairs, the industrial training application, and where the goods are actually made for Imogene and work creation. So let's go and talk to Allison about that. Here we go.
Well, we have products that are made by the women that work here upstairs from the training program, our advanced trainees. That would be the plus-size women's clothing, our comforters, and so on. But we've also created an opportunity here for local artisans to sell their works. So a lot of local people's works are here available in the store. And again, just creating opportunities for local people to become self-sufficient.
Not many Woodstonians know about the world-class reputation we have here in our city when it comes to heavy metal manufacturing. And so let's take a look at Timberland. What have you been making all this time?
Winching and hoisting equipment for the offshore oil and gas industry, for large civil construction projects, and for installation of overhead and underground power lines.
That's a lot of stuff. How many employees are working today?
We have around 105 right now.
And has the economic downturn affected you at all?
No, thankfully we had a large backlog coming into the time period where the downturn took place, and then we've managed to book some large orders since that time, and we're in good shape.
And your customers are around the world, are they not?
Absolutely. Most of the product we make ships outside of Canada, in fact outside of North America.
And what's Dave working on?
So Dave's a welder fitter. He's just fitting up some frames for some winching equipment that'll be used on a ringer derrick that will support the construction of some nuclear power plants in the U.S.
Holy jumping. And how heavy is that puppy?
I don't know, honestly.
We know it's heavy because it's big.
Yes, it holds several thousand feet of very large wire rope.
It's some pretty major pieces of metal here. The one that's in front of us now, where is this one headed?
It'll be used on a nuclear power plant construction project in the southeastern U.S. There's 2 different projects, and we're supplying the hoisting equipment for the job.
And that's the hoisting equipment that would be inside the plant to move stuff around?
No, it's actually used for the plant construction. So once the plant's ready to be turned on, our equipment will long since have left the site. So it's used outside of the facility.
So how do you go about competing worldwide? I mean, how do you actually go and get that kind of business and bring it here to Woodstock?
Right, it's a pretty niche market, and we've earned trusted advisor status with a lot of our customers.
Who designs all this equipment, all these parts?
So all the equipment is engineered and designed at Timberland. We have a large team in engineering with lots of years of experience. And we have a combination of mechanical, engineering, hydraulic, and electrical. And all these facets are at work on this equipment for Petrobras.
And is all this designed here in Woodstock as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Just inside our office in here.
Wow. Since 1947, an amazing operation right here in Woodstock, engineered, designed, manufactured, shipped around the world. Behind me are the Winnett Apartments, which opened in July of 2009. The former Anglican church here in Woodstock was renovated to include now 16 apartments for those earning incomes of less than $27,000 a year. And behind me here are the Dundas Street Apartments, 27 one-bedroom units, 9 two-bedroom units, again, for low-income earners. Here on Mill Street are 30 units of affordable housing, which will open in May of 2010. We'll be right back.